Hello my YouTube friends, today we will be making Vietnamese corn and rice pudding with delicious coconut sauce. We call it Chè Bắp. Chè Bắp is a Vietnamese pudding dessert made from sweet corn and glutinous rice, and it's topped with a thick sauce made from coconut milk. And of course, one of my favorite ingredients of all times is Pandan leaves. You add it to this dish as well for a lovely aroma and just to round out the flavors. Directly translated to English, bắp means corn, while chè is a word that is used for sweet soups, puddings, or drinks. That is why Che Bap is sometimes referred to as a sweet corn pudding, even though it's really not a soup. It's a very, very delicious dessert. Look at this. Yum! You can eat your sweet corn pudding either warm or chilled. I love to enjoy the pudding and the sauce just by itself, but you can also top this dessert with toasted sesame seeds and mix in some cooked tapioca pearls to add texture and flavor if you like to. Let's take a look at some of the ingredients that we need here. We need 3 ears of beautiful sweet corn, and we need a half a cup of sweet rice, which is your glutinous rice. So you cannot substitute it with regular rice, okay? We need a 1/3 cup of sugar, about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and here's one of my favorite ingredients, like I said, pandan leaves. You need about 5 pandan leaves. You can buy them in the frozen section at the Asian grocery store. I personally have about 10 of the pandan plants. We have 1 liter of water, and important also is going to be rice flour. And for the coconut sauce, we of course also need coconut milk, to which we're also going to add tapioca starch, rice flour, sugar, water, salt, and more pandan leaves. So click on the link below in the description. That will take you to my blog with the detailed list of all the ingredients that you need, as well as step-by-step instructions on how to make this awesome dessert. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to remove the kernels from the corn on the cob. It's easier said than done. My kernels always fly all over the chopping board and my table, but it is what it is. Once you remove all the kernels, chop the corn cob into smaller pieces. Now add the chopped corn cobs into your pot of water. You want to add your pandan leaves here at this point of time. I always make a nice little bundle here so you can easily take it out later. Now go ahead and put on the lid and bring it to a boil. Once it's boiling, you want to let it boil for about 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes of boiling, you bring down the heat and you simmer it for another 5 minutes. After that is done, what you want to do is you want to drain the water into another pot, just like this. And at this point of time, we will add our corn kernels into the beautiful corn-flavored water. Give it a little stir, and I'm going to add another bundle of pandan leaves to this pot because I just love the aroma so much. Now turn on the heat, and here is when you're going to add your sweet rice, your sugar, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Cover the pot up and bring it to a boil. Once the water with the corn and the rice is boiling, keep it covered, stir it up, keep it covered, and let it simmer for 15 minutes. At about the 15-minute mark, you want to add some rice flour and tapioca starch and mix it with 1/3 cup of water in a small little bowl. And then you add that mixture into your pot with the corn and the glutinous rice, and you want to stir it until it's really well combined. Go ahead and put the lid back on and then bring it back to a boil. You can see the texture is starting to thicken up a little bit. That's exactly what we're looking for. So keep it on a nice low rolling boil and simmer it for about 15 minutes. Now you do want to mix this from time to time. You want to prevent the glutinous rice from sticking or burning on the bottom. Continue to do so until you reach a pudding-like consistency. Then you'll take it off the heat, leave the lid on, and set it aside. Now let's go ahead and make our coconut sauce. For the sauce, you just need to combine some coconut milk, pandan leaves, some sugar, and a little bit of salt. This is my Himalayan pink salt. I like to use the best possible ingredients for all my dishes if I can. Give this a little stir to combine all the ingredients, and let's bring our coconut sauce to a boil. Just with the other part, we're gonna mix some rice flour with water in a little bowl. We're gonna pour that into the coconut milk mixture, and that's gonna thicken up our sauce. So let this cook until the coconut milk has thickened a little bit, and then you can turn off the heat and put it aside. Now it is ready for serving. So serve yourself a little bit of rice and corn pudding into a cute little bowl, and then top it with this delicious coconut sauce. You are totally going to love this. I know that in Western cultures, corn is usually not used as a dessert, but we Asians love using our corn for dessert, or even beans or any ingredients like that, and you just have to give it a try. I hope you enjoyed this recipe today. Tune in. Love for you to subscribe to the channel and support my efforts in creating these videos for you guys. I will see you guys next time. See you later, alligator. Bye.